So this was the basic flow which we had discussed when we started our data flow part of Azure Data Factory, right? So if I click on any of the plus icon, I can see join, conditional split, exit, union, lookup. So we discussed already the join part. In this part, we are going to discuss conditional split. Okay. So first we will talk about what is the meaning of conditional split. Okay. So the conditional split. What do you mean by conditions? Condition means any kind of term and condition. For example, if I am having a data uh, like region, okay, and I'm having the data like customer, I'm having a data sales. This is a very simple, you can say, three column data set. Okay, so I'm having a region like India region, right? And I'm having a region like USA. I'm having a region like UK. Okay, I'm having a region like China. Okay, China region, right? Something like that. I'm having a region like Russia. Okay, something like that. So I'm having customer and sales. Fine. So I'm having a huge volume of data, global data, which is having a column name as region, and I want to create a separate data set for western countries or Asian countries. For example, India and China comes under Asia, right? So I want to impose, first of all, while generating the I want to split this data basically, right? Do you know what is the meaning of split? Split means you are breaking down these tables based on some condition. So my condition is, if region is India, that should go to some other file, India file, correct? If region is Australia or UK or USA, that should go to another file, right? So based on condition, we are going to split the data. So this is the meaning of conditional split. So that we are going to introduce here. So let me check this, the flow that we had created earlier. So if I check the sales raw data, the same thing. Okay, I can go and refresh, and I'm going to try to split the data because this is having huge volume of data. I'm having, I think, 1,000 records are there. So you can see I'm having a region like North Central, East Central, something like that. Okay, so I can easily split that. Or it's not about only region, but I can split year wise also. I can split category wise also. So if I see we have some category like electronics and furniture, so I can split based on category also, right? So let's create this stuff. So again, I'm going to create a pipeline, or I can directly go inside data flow and create that as well. So for example, first let's create data flow and just make this name as df underscore conditional split. Conditional split. Okay. So if I'm going to add a source, so this time I'm not creating any new source, but I'm just selecting the existing source of this data as well. What is the existing source of this? I can go to source setting. I can see I have used this ds underscore raw sales input. So same thing I'm going to use. Okay, it saves my time actually. And this is just for a demo purpose, or I can use inline also. Okay, but inline is fine. We have already checked this. Okay, so this is the source. Okay, and rest of the things are fine. So you can see inside this source, there is no need to import the schema because dataset is also already having, their schema imported, right? So let me go with data preview option. I will hit on refresh. Just check the data once, right? So you can see this is the data. And if you want, I can open this data here also. So this is the data actually. Let me open the data so that I can easily play with it. So if you see, uh, You have something known as sales channel. I think this is the same data or something different. Okay, okay, sorry. This is a bit different data. 1 second. Sales ID region, right? This is not having sales ID region. No, sorry, my bad. So no problem. You can put the instructions from this category. Okay. So what we can do, we can hit on this plus icon. We can choose options conditional split. So you can see what is happening here. So there are two split already happened. One is this one and one another is this branch. So two branches came out from this source. Okay. So if you hit on this first branch, this having 6 columns, this is also having 6 columns. Okay. So in this conditional split setting, what you have to do, you can rename this also, right? For example, you want to split based on what? So in this split, you want electronic items. Electronic items. I'm just giving a description over there, right? Electronic items. Okay. Okay. Then what is your split condition? You have to specify here. Okay. So you have to specify what is the output stream name. So electronic goods, something like that. Okay. And what is the condition? You can open your expression here in expression builder. Hit here. Okay, it's not opening. Let's hold on. Something went wrong. So name of all other rows. Let me first do this. Non-electronic goods. Okay. So what I should do here for electronic goods? Just a second. Once again. Okay, I have to click on this any. Okay, yeah. So what I will use? I will use if condition. And in this if condition, what is my condition? Category equals to. So this is equals to. And if you see electronics, okay. Okay, sorry, my mistake. No need to if condition because I have to just filter this category, right? Electronics is equals to category. Okay, that's all. Why to use if condition? I'm not replacing, electronics. So my condition is electronics should be, sorry, category should be electronics. But let me see if the spelling is correct. The same thing, right? Electronics. I can copy from here also. Okay. And better to use copy paste so that there should not be any mismatch in spellings and all. Okay. Now you can see, okay. Now let's refresh this. You can see there are records which is having 4 records coming with electronics. Fine. And if you see non-electronic goods here, and if you refresh this non-electronics good, this will come as, okay, this is also coming as electronics. Okay, hold on. Let me check. Anyways, first let's sync both the nodes. Now you can see sync electronics goods. Okay, you can click on inline. The data set should be delimited. Delimited text. Okay, and link services will be AD less than 2. Then you have to specify your folder. I don't know why it is getting disabled every time. This will take some time actually. So it is enabled now. Let me retry, and I can use data flow output container where I'm generating the output for electronic goods. I will hit on OK. Got it. Then first row is a header. I'm not going to put any error log this time. Okay, inspect data preview. Let me check the data. All right. Now coming to this one. You can also export to CSV at any point of time from any of these screen. Okay. So let's create a sync for this node as well. And again, I'm going to use inline option. I'm going to select CSV, delimited text. This is the delimited text. Link services should be AD less than 2. Again, I'm going to select the same folder. Let's hit on OK. And preview. You can see this is non-electronic good as furniture is coming here, right? So basically it splits the data into format, right? So what we can do, we can publish this a DF conditional split, and to generate the file, to generate the output in two splits, what we have to do, we have to create a pipeline. So let's create a pipeline. So PL underscore conditional split. Okay. And what we can do, we can just drag and drop this DF, and inside setting we have to choose our DF underscore conditional split. Okay, so I showed you both the methods. You can create from here also, and you can create first and then drag and drop here. Now it is asking for a parameter, so I need to go to general tab. I will have to hit on white canvas and I can create a parameter. I can create a parameter like test run, and I can give a value like pro. You can give anything. Okay, so that is done. I'm going to debug this now. I will hit on OK. So it will start, and we will have to wait for this to be completed. So finally it is succeeded. So we can check our flow. This is the input and we have this as an output. Okay, we can see these two files are generated just now. Okay, so we can check the first file. If you see, this is having non-electronic goods file. Okay, and this is having electronics goods file, right? So this is done. Okay.